Well, it's always my pleasure to work with Youth for Christ. Really miss not having a person-to-person fundraiser this year. It was something my wife and I always enjoyed attending, but obviously with everything going on, we understand why. Youth for Christ in Clay County has always been well received, and I can say that from personal experience as a former building principal, now as superintendent. We get a lot of good comments from our buildings, and just what I've seen them actively do, I couldn't say enough about them. The connection between the Youth for Christ leaders and our students is really powerful. I've seen that in action, and also the connection once these students start meeting together, the connections these students have is also very meaningful. Role models are something that it's very important to me as a school leader. There's a lack of that in a lot of our students' lives. So the role models that the leaders have for Youth for Christ, I appreciate that for our students. Those peer connections and those peer models that they have is also very valuable. We talk about peer pressure. We don't talk enough about peer models. And when they become connected in Youth for Christ, I see that as well. The connection that these students have with Youth for Christ, with the leaders, with each other, can be life-changing. But more important than that, it can be eternity-changing. And that's something we as Christians need to be looking at, not just for our youth, but for everyone. These connections that I mentioned are even more important this year. They're valuable this year because of all the isolation our students have had in their own homes, away from school, many of them. Tim and his staff, their commitment, the time they give, the example, the witness, it's so needed today, and it's so appreciated from my desk. And I mean that with all sincerity. But as much as Tim and his staff are needed, we are needed as well. When I say we, you and I, all of us together, it's important for us to pray for Youth for Christ, and also important for us to support Youth for Christ financially. So finally, I would encourage you to prayerfully consider supporting Youth for Christ on a regular basis. I can tell you it's a valuable organization, a valuable support for our students. It's my honor to work with Youth for Christ. It's my honor to be on this video to support them and encourage you. On behalf of the Fritz family, God bless and thank you very much.